What is happening out there, everyone? Welcome back to Shady Spotlight, where we bring you the hottest, fastest-moving updates from across the globe. The news cycle is on fire, and we've got the must-know stories you can't afford to miss. Get ready for some serious headlines that are dropping right now. First up, a global superstar is battling a serious health scare while trying to enjoy some much-needed downtime. We're talking about a beloved artist who's dealing with a nasty bug that's put a damper on her getaway. Can she power through? You'll have to stay tuned to find out. Then, we're diving into a legal drama that's unfolding at a major international airport. A prominent figure is in hot water, facing serious allegations stemming from his online activity. What does this mean for him and for the platforms he's using? We've got the details that everyone's talking about. Next, get ready for a taste of autumn that's got a sweet surprise for a good cause. A popular coffee chain is rolling out its fall menu, and there's a special, vibrant drink designed to raise awareness and funds for a crucial health initiative. It's a delicious way to support a vital cause. And finally, we're heading to Indonesia for a powerful display of activism. Hundreds of women, united in a striking visual, are taking to the streets to protest government policies and demand change. What are they fighting for, and what's the message they're sending? This is huge. Stick around, because you're about to get the inside scoop on all of it. Don't go anywhere. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss a single update. Pink's vacation health scare, a gut reaction. Pop superstar Pink is proving that even a debilitating E. coli infection can't keep her down, at least not with her friends by her side. The singer, known for her energetic performances and candid social media presence, recently shared a glimpse into her less-than-ideal vacation situation. While enjoying a getaway with her closest friends, Pink revealed she was battling a nasty case of E. coli. Instead of letting the illness derail her spirits entirely, she opted for a more resilient approach, documenting her experience with a characteristic blend of humor and resilience. In a photo shared on social media, Pink was seen connected to an IV drip, a glass of wine in hand, surrounded by her friends. Her accompanying caption, "This is all normal and everything is going really well," underscored her determined, albeit humorous, attitude towards the unexpected health challenge. She elaborated further in the text on the photo, stating, "When you go on vacation and have food and E. coli decides to move into your gut, you kill it with friends and daughters and red wine." And a vitamin IV concoction. This statement perfectly encapsulates her approach, facing adversity head-on with a support system and a touch of self-care, even if that self-care involves medical intervention and a glass of wine. The singer, whose real name is Alicia Batemore, further captioned the post with a philosophical reflection, "Ah, life and lemons and lemonade, and great memories that I might remember." This sentiment highlights the unpredictable nature of life, where even amidst discomfort, the aim is to create lasting positive memories. It's a relatable sentiment for anyone who has faced an unexpected setback while trying to enjoy themselves. E. coli, or Escherichia coli, is a common bacterium that can cause a range of illnesses. While many strains are harmless and live in the intestines of healthy people and animals, some strains can cause severe illness. Symptoms can include severe stomach cramps, diarrhea, often bloody, and vomiting. In some cases, particularly with certain strains like E. coli O157H7, it can lead to a serious complication called hemolytic uremic syndrome, HUS, a type of kidney failure. Foodborne transmission is common, often through contaminated undercooked beef, unpasteurized milk, or contaminated water. The singer's mention of a food source for the E. coli suggests a potential foodborne illness, a common culprit for travelers. The public reaction to Pink's post has been overwhelmingly supportive, with fans and fellow celebrities alike sending well wishes and praising her candidness. Many expressed admiration for her ability to maintain a positive outlook even when unwell, particularly while on vacation. Comments flooded in, with many sharing their own experiences with foodborne illnesses and offering solidarity. The incident serves as a stark reminder of the vulnerabilities that even public figures face, humanizing the superstar and resonating with a broad audience who appreciate her authenticity. The resilience shown by Pink in the face of a common yet unpleasant bacterial infection, while on a planned getaway, has become a talking point, underscoring her connection with her fans. But can a pop icon truly conquer a bacterial invasion with wine and well wishes? Next, we're shifting gears to a different kind of headline, one that involves legal entanglements at an international airport. Airport arrest, pundit detained over controversial social media posts. Anti-trans activist and pundit Graham Linehan found himself in a precarious situation at Heathrow Airport, where he was arrested in connection with a series of posts made on the social media platform X, formerly known as Twitter. The 57-year-old, known for his vocal stance on gender-related issues, stated that his detention occurred after he landed on a flight from the United States. The Metropolitan Police confirmed the arrest of a man in his 50s at the airport, citing suspicion of inciting violence related to his online activity. This incident brings to the forefront the escalating scrutiny of online speech and its potential real-world legal consequences. Linehan was apprehended around 1 p.m. on a Monday, following his arrival on an American Airlines flight. He was taken into police custody, but his time in detention was short-lived as he was subsequently transferred to a hospital due to health concerns. The police department clarified that his condition was neither life-threatening nor life-changing, and he was later released on bail pending further investigation. A key condition of his bail, as reported by The Times, was a prohibition from using the social media app itself, effectively silencing his primary platform for public discourse. Screenshots shared by Linehan purportedly revealed the specific posts that led to his questioning. Among them was a statement suggesting that trans women should be physically assaulted if they enter women-only spaces. Another post from April featured an image of an anti-trans rally, accompanied by the comment, "A photo you can smell." He followed this with an even more inflammatory remark, "I hate them, misogynists and homophobes, FM." These statements highlight a pattern of highly charged rhetoric directed at the transgender community. Linehan has a history of making similar remarks, including past comments directed at trans women using public restrooms, which he has sometimes characterized as attempts at bad jokes. In addition to these instances, Linehan is also accused of encouraging cisgender women to cause disturbances if they encounter trans women in women's restrooms. This alleged pattern of commentary has led to separate charges of harassment and criminal damage, with a trial scheduled for Thursday. Specifically, he is accused of harassing an 18-year-old trans woman and damaging her phone during a conference in London the previous October. The legal ramifications of his online pronouncements are clearly becoming more severe, moving beyond mere controversy into the realm of criminal prosecution. The arrest and subsequent bail conditions have generated significant discussion online and within media circles. Supporters of Linehan have decried the arrest as an infringement on free speech, while many within the LGBTQ+ community and its allies have viewed it as a necessary step in holding individuals accountable for hate speech and incitement to violence. Analysts are watching closely to see how this case will set precedents for the regulation of online content, particularly concerning potentially harmful rhetoric. The incident underscores the complex legal and ethical challenges of balancing freedom of expression with the need to protect vulnerable groups from harassment and incitement. Could a simple tweet lead to a lengthy legal battle? Now, let's switch gears to something a bit more uplifting, a colorful new lineup from a popular coffee spot. The human bean brews up autumn with purpose, a pink drink for a cause. As the leaves begin to turn and a crispness fills the air, the human bean is ushering in the fall season with a vibrant and meaningful new drink collection. Launching on Wednesday, September 3rd, the limited-time menu not only celebrates the quintessential flavors of autumn, but also marks a significant milestone: the 20th anniversary of Coffee for a Cure, the company's beloved annual breast cancer awareness and fundraising initiative. This collection, available through November 4th, showcases the human bean's dedication to quality ingredients, innovative flavor combinations, and a commitment to supporting a vital cause. The star of the fall lineup is undoubtedly the bright registered energy pink lemonade. This specially crafted beverage is designed to commemorate 2 decades of Coffee for a Cure. It features a refreshing blend of zesty and bubbly lime bright registered energy, combined with the sweet, juicy notes of raspberry and a subtle hint of toasted almonds. The result is a visually stunning and delightfully refreshing drink that aims to brighten any day, all while supporting breast cancer research and patient support programs. We're excited to invite our customers to Drink Pink this October as we commemorate 2 decades of coffee for a cure during Breast Cancer Awareness Month, stated Rhonda Hawkins, co-founder of the Human Bean. 1 in 8 women are affected by breast cancer in their lifetimes, and this special give-back event represents our ongoing commitment to supporting a cause that touches so many. Beyond the standout pink drink, the autumn menu also includes 2 other enticing seasonal offerings. The Iced Shaken Pumpkin with Oat Milk promises the ultimate fall experience, blending bold espresso with creamy oat milk and warm pumpkin pie spices, all shaken to a smooth, velvety finish. It's designed to capture the cozy essence of autumn in every sip. Complementing this is the Butter Pecan Cold Foam Cold Brew, a beverage that perfectly balances energy with indulgence. The handcrafted cold brew is topped with an airy, rich butter pecan cold foam, creating an ideal drink for those needing a pick-me-up or a moment of relaxation. The Human Bean, which opened its first drive-through espresso stand in Ashland, Oregon in 1998, has grown to over 260 locations across 24 states. The company has built a reputation for its friendly baristas, high-quality coffee, and innovative flavors, aiming to create happy human beings at every interaction. The Coffee for a Cure initiative, now in its 20th year, has become a cornerstone of their community engagement, particularly during Breast Cancer Awareness Month in October. The announcement of the fall collection and the special pink drink has been met with widespread enthusiasm from customers and supporters of breast cancer awareness. Social media has been abuzz with anticipation for the new flavors, and many are eager to participate in the Drink Pink campaign. The initiative highlights how businesses can leverage their platforms for social good, turning everyday purchases into opportunities to contribute to important causes. The long-standing commitment to Coffee for a Cure demonstrates a deep-seated dedication to making a difference, resonating with a customer base that values corporate social responsibility. Will these autumn flavors be enough to warm your soul and support a great cause? Now, let's pivot to a different kind of color and a powerful message coming out of Indonesia. Pink protests. Indonesian women demand reform with bold display. In a striking act of civil disobedience, hundreds of Indonesian women, unified by their choice of vibrant pink attire, took to the streets of the nation's capital to voice their dissent against government perks and alleged police brutality. The coordinated protest, held on a Wednesday, saw participants brandishing brooms as powerful symbols of their demand for substantial reforms within the country's governance and law enforcement systems. This demonstration is part of a larger wave of national protests that have been gaining momentum, particularly after a recent incident involving a police vehicle ignited widespread public outrage. The protests have not been without significant challenges, as demonstrators have reportedly faced aggressive responses from authorities. Accounts from the ground describe the use of tear gas and rubber bullets against protesters, raising serious concerns about human rights violations. These actions have occurred despite President Prabowo Subianto's claims that such demonstrations verge on terrorism and treason, a stance that has been criticized by human rights advocates. Meanwhile, President Prabowo's attendance at a military parade in China has been interpreted by some as a move to project an image of stabilized conditions within Indonesia, even as domestic unrest simmers. Discussions are reportedly underway regarding potential solutions to appease public unease, including proposals for a parliamentary investigation into the actions of the police and a review of the benefits afforded to lawmakers. These measures are seen as attempts to address the core grievances that have fueled the ongoing protests. The visual impact of hundreds of women clad in pink, a color often associated with femininity, and, in this context, a symbol of solidarity and a call for change, has made the demonstrations particularly noteworthy. The brooms they carried are symbolic of their desire to sweep away corruption and injustice. The underlying issues driving these protests are multifaceted, encompassing dissatisfaction with parliamentary privileges and a demand for greater accountability from law enforcement agencies. The timing of these demonstrations, coinciding with broader national movements, suggests a growing and unified public demand for systemic change. The government's response, which has included accusations of extremism against protesters, has further polarized the situation, highlighting the tense relationship between the state and civil society. The international community and human rights organizations are closely monitoring the situation in Indonesia, paying attention to the government's adherence to democratic principles and human rights standards. The women's protest, with its clear visual messaging and determined stance, represents a significant moment in Indonesia's ongoing struggle for reform and accountability. The courage shown by these women in the face of potential reprisal underscores the depth of their commitment to demanding a more just and equitable society. The narrative of the protest is one of resilience, unity, and a powerful plea for governmental change. Can a united front of pink-clad protesters force a change in policy? That's all the updates for now, but we'll be right back with a quick recap. And that's a wrap on another packed Shady Spotlight. We saw Pink battling E. coli with her signature spirit, Graham Linehan facing legal heat over his ex-posts, the human being launching delicious fall drinks for a good cause, and brave women in Indonesia protesting in pink for reform. Don't miss out on any of our breaking news. Hit that like button, subscribe for more, turn on notifications by ringing that bell, drop a comment with your thoughts, and follow us on all our social media channels.